Why do our hands get dry or worse, crack most often these days? To answer this, let us hear Dr. Ken Alanen, a dermatologist.
The hands are the only place on the body where there's no real significant oil gland density, unlike, say, the face. And so the more you wash your hands in an understandable attempt to get rid of the outside world, the bacteria, the viruses, etc., the more you strip away that protective layer of lipid on the skin, and then you can easily get hand eczema as a consequence of vigorous hand washing. The hands are peely, they're red, they're scaly, and they're quite itchy. There's lots of nooks and crannies and cracks in the skin, and bacteria and viruses can lurk within those areas more than they can on intact skin. Moisturize as much as you can, because that way your hands will be clean, and then that way they will be hydrated, they'll feel better, they'll be less itchy, and then you'll be much less likely to be needing a prescription cortisone, for example.
From here on, let me introduce to you Kasubha. It is a homemade hand lotion made up of natural ingredients. It is a lightweight lotion made with shea butter and safflower oil, scented with fresh apricot for your hands' moisturizing needs. Kasubha harmonizes with the environment in many ways. 1. Its bottle is refillable and recyclable. 2. The production is not toxic to the environment. And lastly, the ingredients are non-toxic. Now, why hand lotion and not cream? I mean, what's the difference? Lotion and cream are two types of moisturizers. Lotion has higher water content than cream, making it less viscous and is absorbed more easily to skin. Lotions are opted for normal to slightly dry skin. What are materials used and the overall production cost of Kasubha? Materials used are mostly from a shop from Shopee called Craftology. The safflower oil. Safflower oil is known for its moisturizing capabilities, and it also gives a smoother appearance to your skin. 100 ml of safflower oil costs 239 pesos. Shea butter. This ingredient is known for its skin benefits, such as improving appearance of scars and increasing skin elasticity. 100 grams of shea butter costs 265 pesos. I use honey for its glycerin ingredient. Glycerin is the one that traps the moisture in our skin. Since we already have one at home, there is no money spent for this ingredient. Distilled water. It is important for the water to be distilled to minimize contaminants in the lotion. This bottle costs 30 pesos. Emulsifying wax. Since oil and water are immiscible, emulsifying wax binds oil and water together. 100 grams of this costs 115 pesos. For the preservative, I use phenoxyethanol. This prevents unwanted microorganisms from growing in the lotion. 30 ml of phenoxyethanol costs 85 pesos. The antioxidant. I use vitamin E. Antioxidants slow down the oxidation of the product and thus increase its shelf life. Also, it has no skin benefits. 30 ml of vitamin E costs 280 pesos. Finally, the fragrance. I chose the apricot fragrance oil for its lush and sweet fragrance. 30 ml of this fragrance oil costs 108 pesos. Overall, the production cost is 1,138 pesos. Before going to the procedure, let us first familiarize the manufacturing flow sheet. Production of hand lotion mostly involves unit operations. First, oil and wax are mixed together, and the other mixture is the water and glycerin. The two mixtures are heated together under the same low temperature, much lower than the boiling point of water. This is to melt the oils and waxes and for easy mixing. Next, the two mixtures are mixed together and then cooled down to room temperature. The mixture is now then mixed with the preservatives, antioxidants, and fragrance oil. Then, the mixture is homogenized to the desired consistency. And finally, the product is packaged, and from here on, it is distributed to customers. Now, let's begin the procedure at home. Now let's begin the procedure at home. 70 grams of distilled water is added as well as 5 grams of honey in the first heat-resistant container. $12 grams of safflower oil, 10 grams of shea butter, and 5 grams of emulsifying wax are all added in the second heat-resistant container. The two mugs are heated in one pan at the same temperature over low heat, just enough for oil and wax to melt. Then the heated water-based mixture is added into the mug of oils and wax. The mixture is stirred evenly and blended using an immersion blender until the lotion thickens. Using the weighing scale, the preservative is added. I added the recommended usage label from the packaging of the preservative. Then, the antioxidant or vitamin E is added also according to the recommended weight percentage in its label. 1% concentration of fragrance oil is added. The mixture is blended together until the desired consistency is achieved. The lotion is then transferred into its reusable squeeze bottle container and the remaining mixture is placed in a tub. The waste produced from the production is very minimal. If there is waste, it was from testing. Since it is composed of oil, the liquid cannot be poured directly down the drain. Consequently, all of the waste generated was placed in a waste container or plastic bottle. The plastic bottle is then thrown directly in garbage cans. Almost 3 months later, the product's consistency remained the same and no unwanted microorganisms were found. From this observation, it can be predicted that the hand lotion would last up to a minimum of 1 year. And that's it. Thank you for being with me in my journey of creating Kasubha.